Oh ja, doe maar. Ja.
Of concern to all. A tree is worth 100,000 $93,250 according to Professor Das of the University of Calcutta. A tree living for 50 years will generate 31,250 worth of oxygen dollars, provide $26,000 worth of air pollution control, control soil erosion and increase soil fertility to the tune of $31,250, recycle $37,500 worth of water and provide a home for animals worth $31,250. This figure does not include the value of fruits, lumber or beauty derived from trees. Just another sensible reason to take care of our forest. Discovering the tremendous force of love that exists in all living beings gives us the power to liberate ourselves from all chains of pain and suffering. We must be open to reconnect with pure love to be able to understand that we are all one. Note from Luz Maria Gomes Guimes. I touch and surrender myself to the earth. I become one with my true nature, allowing to emerge. From these roots I shall grow. I know that in our previous life we were trees, and even in this life we continue to be trees. Without trees, we can't have people. Therefore, trees and people interwar. We are trees and air, bushes and clouds. If trees can't survive, humankind is not going to survive either. We get sick because we have damaged our own environment, and we are in mental anguish because we are so far away from our true mother, Mother Nature. She not harm. If you've got nothing worth dying for, you've got nothing worth living for, said Martin Luther King. It is not a measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society, said Yiddu Krishnamurti. The forest and the trees are my brothers and sisters, said Francisco Mendes. A human being is part of a whole, called by us the universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circles of compassion to all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. These are the words of Albert Einstein.
The first poem is called SOS. Life is short, and it begins now. Dear Tom, my wife and I cycled to Lappersfort yesterday afternoon for a walk in the woods, while you were attempting to commit suicide with the insanity of pills and alcohol. Dear Tom, I wish you knew how much I admire you. In spite of your human body, your tortured mind, you have all the dignity of a copper beech in summertime, standing in a sunlit clearing. Dear Tom, it would be a pity to take your life. We have lost Mark Braat and Melanie van Brugge, two heroes of the dangerous world we live in, remembered forever in the whispering leaves. Dear Tom, I write at 3 o'clock in the morning while the birds are busy sleeping in the branches of the birches and chestnuts. Immortal thrushes piercing our hearts with the magic of their singing. Dear Tom, bulldozers and giant caterpillars are resting now from their apocalyptical work. Robots in tin helmets stretch out beside their girls. You sit up, probably staring at a wine bottle. Dear Tom, this is an SOS for Lappersfort, projected with love upon your bedroom wall. Whether we will be here tomorrow to read it is little more than idle speculation. The average lifespan of majestic beeches, mothers of forests, is 150. Dear Tom, do your best to make 30. Melanie will survive without you in the land of shadows. This is poetry, though it may sound like prose, and I try to use the language that men do employ, because most of my readers live in Bruges. It's dedicated to my forest friends in Mexico, Bolivia, and Peru. Positive thoughts. With a conscious effort, I will get some positive thoughts on paper. Positive thoughts are always welcome. I make space for them in my mind. The key to a happy life is to be found in positive thinking. Everything I see is good. There is no end to the goodness of things. When in doubt, say to yourself that everything is right the way it is. I'm glad you are my friend. I will always treasure you in my heart. Positive thinking does one as much good as a whole day of sunshine. I believe that everything will get better and better all the time. My soul is at peace. My heart is at rest. I am in love with my life. All the ingredients of happiness are contained within oneself. Good times are coming. I can feel the excitement mounting in my bones. All is right with the world. Everything is going according to plan. I'm grateful for the roof over my head and for the food I eat. When I say I am grateful, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Even through the gloom of morning depression, I glimpse Amida's light. This morning will turn out to be much better than I imagined. If you focus on feeling good, you will often be surprised by joy. Joie de vivre is no empty phrase. I have it when I think of you. There is a remedy for every ill, and for everyone a friend. Laughter is the best medicine, said Socrates, drinking the poison. Half the things I think I should be doing are really unimportant. If God exists, He takes care of us. If not, we take care of ourselves. Be on the lookout for opportunities to do Amida's will. Sleep in the arms of God. Wake up to the first morning of creation. Todo se arregla, said that helpful man on Toledo station. After my first glass of water, I already feel on top of things. One optimistic 17er is enough to raise my spirits. Positive thinking means happiness now, not gloom a minute ago. Letting go and letting God is a secret to positive thinking. Letting go, I switch off the mechanism of thought and make the click. The daily practice of positive thinking transforms reality. I am grateful for a comfortable night protected by Amida. What do you make of these affirmations? I care for your opinion. Everything is all right. Everything is more or less under control. I hope I will feel as well as this tomorrow and the day after. Nothing can go radically wrong when rhododendrons are in bloom. Maria's attitude is marvelous. Life with her is worth living. The mood you get out of bed in can influence the rest of your day. Negative thoughts can be briefly contemplated and sent on their way. Continue the practice of positive thinking, moment by moment. Continue to put your ideas on paper as and when they arise. This fruit muesli which you made, my love, is absolutely delicious. Everything is easier than you expected. Everything goes well. Shaving is jolly good fun. It's a game I play once or twice a week. I thoroughly enjoy my hot bath, your soft hands shampooing my hair. Negative thoughts predominate. Positive ones need cultivating. Be a positive person. Say yes to experience. Trust your luck. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. Our garden affords me ceaseless delight. Not thinking at all, but just existing is a way to be happy. To give me encouragement later. That is the purpose of these lines.